I guess a guy do it on himself. It's not a problem though. Probably better off without you though.
Yo, what's good, YouTube? It's your boy D Hyde. I just want to welcome everyone back to the channel, man. We are on week 9, and today we're just gonna do the same old, man. I'm just gonna tighten this bad boy up, shave everything down, and try to get it looking right and looking tight. Now, last week I showed you guys how I did the how I created that new line at the top, and then this is all the regrowth right here. And this is for week 9. This is how it looks. You know what I mean? It's starting to grow in, getting a little thicker. I do notice that on this side I'm gonna have some problems just because in this little section right here it seems not to be growing in at the same rate as you know, the rest of the beard. So I'm gonna have to be patient, let this fill in. I mean, there is hair growing in there, but it's not as full as the rest of the beard. So this is the first time I'm actually you know, allowing my beard to grow out this wide. You know what I mean? So I'm interested in seeing what happens. All I can do is wait and be patient, you know, continue hitting this line at the top and not really messing with anything up in here and just letting that grow in, you know. And hopefully I'll have that nice thick full look, you know, after a couple months. Now, as far as what side was it? This side right here. Remember how I had that little issue with the gap? You know what I mean? That little section right here not growing in. I don't know if you can see, but here is growing in right there. You know what I mean? So this today when I line it up, I just have to be careful not to really go too far in and just kind of stay with that same angle right there. You know what I mean? And then this allow this to grow in, allow this to get to grow in and get thicker. You know what I mean? This whole little section right here to get thicker. And I should be fine. You know what I mean? I should it should start to look right after a few more weeks, or maybe like within a month. You know what I mean? It should all like match up with this part down here and start to finally start to come together. As you can see, the beard is getting thick, man. As you can see, I can stick a comb in it. You know what I mean? That's how thick it is right there. After the 9 weeks, the mustache is growing crazy long. You know, I really don't want to chop it down right now. So what I'm gonna do is, what I tend to do is just kind of clean up some of those, like, you see those little wild hairs that stick up? Let me see if I can get some sticking up. You see that? I just like to kind of like comb it up a little bit and knock those the little long ones off, and then you know, knock off whatever little long little stringly ones that's sticking out the beard. Just kind of knock them off. You know, I really don't want to bring it down too much, and of course just line it up at the bottom and the top so it can look right. You know what I mean? And that's all I plan on doing for the next couple months. Just continue doing the same thing, just hitting the same line, and you know, following the same lines that I created so I can get that nice wide look going, and seeing how thick I can get this beard. You know what I mean? So that's the goal. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna go ahead and skip the video forward and show you guys how everything looks after it's all cut. All right, you guys, so this is it. This is the final look for week 9. Just got through finishing up the cleaning up the head, shaving everything up, lining up the mustache, and doing my little blend. And this is the final look right here, man. As you can see, you know what I mean, I just basically went over the old line that I created last week. I didn't really go down too low to kind of fix these little gaps. I want to see how well these gaps fill in right here. I want to get it to, like, you know, it's completely filled in like this side. Worst case scenario, if it doesn't fill in all the way, I could always drop the line down a little bit, like right back here, and then just kind of bring it across. That way I can keep all this growth right here and keep it at least wide for this section. You know what I mean? And just kind of bring it back a little bit up here on this side. So that's worst case scenario. And then like I said earlier, just let all this little section here and this little section here fill up and grow in. Once the beard gets thick, you know, it's going to cover all that up. So yeah, man, this is the final look right here for week 9, y'all. Now, I did wanted to share a product with you guys. I just recently picked this up. This is the Bump Patrol, and this is the maximum strength. This one is a little more expensive. I thought I'd give this a shot too, just because I've been using Bump Stop for a long time, and I have no problems under my neck. But for some reason, these little bumps on the back of my neck back here, man, they're not going away. You know what I mean? It just seems like I'll shave, they'll go down, and then within a couple days, when the hair starts growing back, it starts to rebump again. You know what I mean? And I've been using the Bump Stop, the liquid one, the cream one, you know, keeping my neck clean, and I'm still having the same problem. So this is the next step for me as far as using the bump control. I figured this might be a little better just because, you know, it is a little more expensive. And people say it seems to work pretty well. So I'm gonna give this a shot. If this doesn't work, then I'm going to have to look into something else. You know what I mean? I'll probably go to my dermatologist, find out what the hell is going on. I did read up that, you know, some people are having the same problem, and some people were saying something about, you know, a bump rash. You know what I mean? So I'm hoping it's not a rash, or then again, I am hoping that it's something that I can possibly fix. If it is like a rash, you know what I mean? There's some type of ointment or something I can do to deal with this, because I do notice that some of them, like, it looks like they have hair in it, but then again, you know, when I shave it down, or if I really try to look at it, or my girl looks at it, she says she really doesn't see, you know, any hair. It doesn't look like a normal ingrown hair, unless the hairs are super tiny and like deep into the skin where you can't see it. You know what I mean? But like I said, this is going to be my next step here using the bump control. If this doesn't work, then I'm definitely go down to my dermatologist and also read up online and see if I can find some different treatments to help cure these little bumps and these little issues that I'm dealing with right now, man. So that's the up and up on the whole bump thing. I've been dealing with this now for the last 3 weeks, you know, and this is the last step for me as far as you know, using any kind of bump stopper on this part of my neck. I'll continue to use it down here on the lower part of my neck, just because it does a really good job eliminating a lot of the ingrown hairs and stuff like that. So I don't have a problem under here or on the top of my head. It's just this section back here, man. So now one more thing that I wanted to talk about with you guys is that since I've been growing my beard out, and a lot of people ask me, like, you know, what kind of oils do you use? What kind of face wash, what kind of beard wash do you use? And I'll be honest with you guys, I don't use anything, you know what I mean? I don't use anything on my beard right now. You know what I mean? The beard is getting pretty thick, but I don't do any kind of special oils. I don't do any kind of special washes, you know what I mean? But it probably will be something I will look into in the future. And I just kind of wanted to test this out a little bit while I am growing my beard and getting it nice and thick, is to see how long I can go with my beard like this, just doing the same routine as far as like just using regular shampoo, conditioner, you know, and a little bit of lotion. That's all I do on my beard, you know what I mean? I don't really add anything else to it. I just shampoo, condition it, and then I put the same lotion that I use for my face and my body. I put a little bit in my beard, brush it, and then I'm gone. So you know, I'll see how long I can stick to that routine, you know, without my beard, and just see if my beard will actually, you know, dry up. So this is like kind of like an experiment that I'm trying out for the next couple weeks, or even, you know, later on. You know, if I start to see that my beard is starting to dry out and it probably needs some type of different oils and stuff like that, then I'll probably look into that. But for right now, for the last 9 weeks, man, you know, the beard it's been straight, you know what I mean? Hasn't really been dry. It's not super hard and brittle and rough. And this is all natural, you know what I mean, without adding anything to it. So I'll definitely keep you guys updated on that, as far as, you know, if I start to, as the beard gets thicker, if I start to run into any problems with it being dry and stuff like that. Now, on the topic of those products that you can use for your beard and stuff, I know there's a lot of videos out there and a lot of information, you know, on the internet about, you know, different pills and stuff like that you can take to help your hair growth, you know, get stronger facial hair, help your hair, you know, fill in, and help your beard fill in, and get it longer and stuff like that. Those things are cool, you know what I mean? But always do your own research, man. Do your own research. And if you are, you know, on any type of medication, you know, check with your doctor, make sure that whatever you're gonna put into your system, you know, it doesn't interact with whatever you already have in your system. For me, I've always been a firm believer that it's basically genetics, you know what I mean? If you can grow a beard, if you're gonna grow a full beard, a patchy beard, no beard, it's in your genetic code. My genetic code was printed out to say, basically, I'm gonna lose my hair, but I'm gonna grow a full beard. And that's just my genetic code. Some people have really thick hair, you know, for all their lives, and they have no facial hair, you know what I mean? That's just their genetic code, you know? So basically what I'm trying to tell you guys is, do your research, You know, get all the information that you possibly can. Speak with your doctor before you start ingesting anything into your body, man. You know what I mean? I personally don't ingest anything, you know, to help me grow my beard. It's just straight water, and I try to eat as healthy as possible and exercise. That's it. You know what I mean? And you know, fortunately for me, you know, I'm able to grow a beard, and just the exercise, water, and eating healthy will help me will help my beard to be a little healthier, you know what I mean, with its growth process and stuff like that. So basically that's what I'm saying, you guys. Do your research, check with your doctor before you start ingesting shit. So yeah, you guys, that's pretty much it, man. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and definitely hit me up in the messages, man. You know, any questions you guys have, I'll do my best to try to answer them for you. But like always, have a safe, wonderful weekend, man, and I'll holler at y'all in a couple weeks. Peace out. Yo, what's good, YouTube? It's your boy D High, man, and I just want to thank you guys for checking out the video. I did mention at the end of the video that I'll holler at you guys in a couple weeks. And what I failed to mention in the beginning of the video was that I won't be uploading next week, so you won't hear anything from me until the following week. But definitely, if you guys have any questions, just hit me up in the comment section, and I'll do my best of answering any questions for you guys. And you know, when you guys get a chance, check out some of my other videos. I'll definitely keep you guys updated on what's going on with me as far as the bumps and any information that I find out, man. But you guys take care of yourselves, and I'll holler at y'all in a couple weeks, man. Peace out.